have a keynote presentation now. To present the topic, OTT is no longer a metro phenomena in India. We have with us Mr. Satyajit Divakaran, General Manager, Digital, Malayalam Manorama Television Limited. Please welcome Mr. Satyajit, and nice to have you with us, Mr. Satyajit. Please take things forward. Thank you very much.
Hi, nice to be here. So I'll just share my screen and we can start off with that. Can everybody see my screen?
Yes, we could see it. Go ahead. Thank you very much.
Fair enough. Initially, I have a few questions to the audience. If they can chat back, it'll be great. The first is this: who is this man you're seeing on the screen? If you can recognize him and you're not a Malayali, please do mention the name and send the response.
Well, on behalf of the audience, I would like to say it's Fahad Fasil. Thank you very much.
And who is she? I mean, again, these are just questions to point out to the people who are outside a particular state if they are able to recognize this artist. I'm just telling you it is because of the power of OTT. So if a non-South Indian can respond to this, it'll be great. I'm not sure if people can respond,
yes,
right?
Yes, they are responding on a chat box, and they are, giving the right name away. Samantha.
Yes. Same here again. This is Surya, who people will recognize even outside Tamil Nadu, but not beyond the South if you have only been watching television. But if you've been watching OTT platforms, then you will easily recognize him. And this is Prosenjit, again from Bengal. This is again another person who's made it big through the OTT platforms now across India. How did all of this happen? If you look at the data, it says that in India there are 353 million OTT users, which is 25% of the Indian population. And this is a report of August 2021. And of this audience, the top 6 metros contribute only 11% of this entire OTT base. So where is the rest of it coming from? If you again look at it further, you understand that almost 35% of the users are from Tier 1 cities. And of all the entire universe of 353 million people, 90% consume video content in regional languages. They prefer watching it in regional languages. And all this, as you can, if you notice, are all data of very recent times. This is another study which says that 35 to 40% of the consumption of OTT services happens in local languages. And this limit to 40% is also because of the availability of content having been limited, and also because the person who's watching can also understand either Hindi or English or other content as well. This entire base, which is a significant part of the entire population, 46% of this base is between the age group of 15 to 45 years. And the OTT platforms have to focus on this group to bring up regional and youth-driven content, because that is what this group consumes. And how did this entirely pan out that all this content got consumed and regional has become big today? Obviously, it is a COVID that has come in very recent times into our lives. And if you have been observant and if you have noticed it, youngsters were stuck at home, and not just youngsters, all of us were stuck at home with no avenues for entertainment other than connected devices. So most of the people were sitting watching their phones and just checking on content which was interesting, and thus keeping themselves engaged with their daily lives. And this was also at a time when the media industry itself was at a huge low. There was not much content coming out. And if you have noticed the situation in India, even prior to COVID times, the networks within India, the mobile networks and the connectivity, the Wi-Fi connectivity and all is amongst the most affordable networks across the globe, which is the reason there was a 60% increase in internet traffic when COVID hit us, because most people were at home and their only access to entertainment was through the mobile and the television screens and the desktop screens. And one huge problem that the world has, that India had been facing till then, was digital payments had not picked up much. But this issue, again, COVID, turned out to be the boon in disguise, but because most people started converting their transactions into digital transactions. So while the digital transactions were as low as 2 lakh crore in the month of August 2019, it has grown to 6 lakh crore in August 2021, which is the kind of humongous growth that has happened in the digital audience. And this is the same audience which is getting used to paying through the mobile they have, and hence paying for the OTT platforms that they're watching as well. This is not to say that all the users of OTT are just paid consumers. There are a lot of free users as well. But this is just saying that this has enhanced the ability to view content on even premium platforms like Netflix and Prime Video and stuff like that, where there is a payment involved before you get to see the content. And all these people, while they were trying to watch content, they were getting, like I mentioned earlier, there was limited content coming in because most of the media houses had shut down during this period, at least for a certain amount of time before they started trying to bring out content again. And it was at this time that people went beyond their normal consumption of content. While people would just take a Friday break and go and watch a movie and come back to their normal lives, now was a time when there was nothing to do and they were just sitting there searching for content. So the average blockbusters that used to come on the Friday screen, they started giving way to even deeper content. People started looking for more and more content. And that is when the media houses within your own states were not enough to provide that. And as you went into the long tail of content, you started getting into what the regional space around also was offering. And this became even better because most of the regional content now had subtitles as well. Subtitles in any language, which made it very easy for people to consume the content. And that was the reason regional OTTs boomed, and regional OTTs especially grew in this period. If you look at most of the regional OTTs up there on the screen, these are all cases where all these, except maybe for Hoi Choi, all the others actually bloomed in this period. This was a time when all of these grew big, and there were viewers not just from the home state from which these regional OTTs blossomed, but also from other territories of India. So what more? Beyond this, what we as a person who's associated with Manorama Max, which is one of the OTT platforms in India today and the leading platform from Kerala, is we have tried to see OTT blossoming as not just a separate path of media content. We have seen it as tying in with television as well. So we joined hands with television to create content which was specific to the users who were sitting at home, not able to do anything. So we created the small show in-house with these two anchors that you see on the screen, where there was interactivity as well. So the end user who was watching the screen also got gratified, similar to what the gratification was to the person winning on screen. So there were questions asked, and the person who was on television who was answering and getting a bulk prize of whatever, maybe a lakh rupees, there was a similar winner from the audience out there as well. And this was a huge success. And when content was minimal, there were a lot of celebrities out there who were creating content from their homes. So all these celebrities were clicking videos of what they liked doing in and around their homes. And that was when we brought in that, I mean, through our television teams, we reached out to some of the celebrities. We enabled them to have the video cameras, and we caught it, captured it, and brought it back and showcased it to the entire audience, which was again largely appreciated by the audience here. It was different from the content they were used to watching, but it was again very interesting content because they became closer to the celebrities. We created exclusive content which was smaller, much more economic kind of shoots where we had minimal people, minimal sets, not much of moving around, but with a storyline and told very engagingly. And these kind of stories really were very popular, and most of the people gulped down all of this in a way that was not experienced ever before. And so we come to the slide, which is the title of most of the articles that come up on OTT platforms in these recent times, which is the regional OTTs are streaming ahead full stream, and we are doing rather well. That's all I have to say to you. If this session has questions, I'm open to questions as well.
Thank you so much, Satyajit. We are expecting a few more questions from the audience side, but due to the time, we are going to be sending it to you personally so that you can address them.
Sure. Thank you
so much for. Thank you.
Thank you.